Good evening and welcome to Nonsense Talk Live. I'm Pallab Ghosh with you. I sometimes wonder if Mamata Banerjee has forgotten her days of protest, her days of battle against the left front. If you all remember, Mamata Banerjee used to come at the parliament and scream for president's rule. Same Mamata Banerjee was heckled, beaten, brutally beaten by the left front in those days. She was pulled by the hair and turned out of the writers. Well, we haven't forgotten those days either, but she seems to have forgotten all those days because she is in power. Or perhaps she has some kind of obligation towards her party members to hush up the protests. Why I'm saying this? Because today on Tuesday, Bharatiya Janata Party BJP had planned Nabanna Abhijan or Nabanna Chalo. Nabanna is the secretariat in West Bengal previously, which used to be the writers' building. So on Tuesday, Bharatiya Janata Party had taken out a Nabanna Abhijan, and workers of Trinamool and Mamata Banerjee's police in Kolkata brutally beat up the members of Bharatiya Janata Party. They even didn't spare the women workers. They were brutally beaten. Not only this, the protesters have alleged the police, which was supposed to give protection to the protesters, forgetting the color or the shade of the party or the party line, had pelted stones at them. Arsoning had taken place at many places. Kolkata was totally vandalized today. And all this reminds us of late 70s, mid 80s, when we had seen immense brutality, immense lawlessness during then left front regime. And it is because of this Mamata Banerjee was brought into power in 2011. People had enough faith, enough love, enough admiration. But unfortunately, Mamata Banerjee has lost that love, and people are really drifting apart from them, whether they agree or don't agree. Finally, when the police was asked about the incident today, as usual, police refused to accept that there was any kind of brutality by the police. Instead, they said, yes, some roads were of course closed and they will be opened shortly. However, they agreed that the road leading to Nabanna, of course, that is second Howrah Bridge or second Hooghly Bridge, Bidyasagar Setu, and Howrah Bridge were closed to the traffic because of the protesters. However, he said the roads will be opened shortly. But my question is, neither BJP and nor Trinamool ever thought of the commuters who commute either from Hooghly to Kolkata to catch trains, to catch flight, or use Howrah Bridge, which is a very regular phenomena, because this was the time when outbound trains were supposed to come in Kolkata and, I beg your pardon, outbound trains were supposed to leave from Kolkata for their destination, and inbound trains were supposed to come to Kolkata because this was a busy, hectic day. It was a Tuesday. None of the political party thought of the plight of the commuters. How can they really expect people to vote for them if they don't really think of the commuters or of the public? One more thing. We often hear today Mamata Banerjee saying she is against bunds. She is against lawlessness. Oh, come on, Mamata Banerjee. You are the one who used to call bund for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Have you forgotten those days? We haven't. We haven't forgotten because many of us, many amongst you, must have also faced the harassment. I remember we were once coming from Howrah. We were on our way to Delhi. And you won't believe me, people after reaching even Burdwan or Burdwan, they were saying, are we really going to Delhi? Or train could be hijacked in between. This is the situation when these politicians call for band, or these politicians call for chakka jam, or they actually stop the trains in the middle. Ask any Delhi commuter and they will tell you their plight. After this, these political parties, irrespective of color and shades, they expect people to support. Do they ever think what kind of ordeal regular commuters or even the flying commuters for that matter, those who are coming from outside, they don't get a cab to go back to their homes, to hotels, and those particularly who are new, who are alien to the city, what kind of impression do they carry? And even after they feel it's Bengal that we always say is full of warmth. Yes, Bengal is full of warmth. Bengal is full of love. But these political parties have actually ruined Bengal. And I have no hesitation in saying, in case of Bengal, Bengal has been raped, re-raped, re-raped and gang raped by politicians since the very beginning. We expected a lot from Mamata Banerjee, but we are disappointed. And finally, people are drifting apart from Mamata Banerjee.